Hello there, my wrestling gurus. We are going to discuss about this past Monday night. I have two members of the YWC. Okay, one of you guys go first, please.
Okay, go first. Alright, I am Tony.
Yeah, everyone knows about Tony. Okay, my friend Austin, and introduce yourself.
I'm Austin. I'm on YouTube. I'm Eminem Howard 12. Just reached 600 subs. Austin Punk 99 is my backup channel. I have no clue about that channel because I haven't been on in a while. But if you don't know me, go ahead and subscribe. It'd be highly appreciated. And believe in the Shield. That's all I gotta say.
That's awesome. One more thing, Austin, tell everyone what you do on YouTube.
YWC videos. I talk about all the latest updates in wrestling, WWE TNA. I'll be doing a day in the life most likely of me going to Slammiversary because I'm going this Sunday.
Awesome! Wow,
Nice.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, first thing we are going to discuss is about. Go ahead, Tony. You kick it off, my man.
Alright, well, we're gonna talk about the Three Stages of Hell concept being brought back last night on Raw. John Cena issued the challenge to Ryback, and then Ryback accepted. And basically, here's how it's gonna work. The first fall is gonna be a lumberjack match, whatever. I'm not gonna complain. I guess I'll take it as it is. And then the second fall is gonna be a tables match, and then the third fall, if they get that far, is gonna be an ambulance match. Obviously, one guy's gonna get each fall like a tables. Cena's gonna get the tables match win. Ryback's gonna get the lumberjack win, or the other way around, and then it's gonna go to the ambulance match. So I'm excited to actually see this match even more now that the Three Stages of Hell concept's been added into there. So I'm glad they brought it back, and this is the fourth time in history of WWE that the Three Stages of Hell is taking place. So yeah, that's my thoughts.
What's your thoughts, Austin?
I'm actually excited for this match. I'm not really a big fan of either Ryback or Cena. I do like Ryback a lot more as a heel, definitely more believable. Cena, I haven't really been a fan in years. Big fan of Dr. Thugonomics, Cena, but I think the Three Stages of Hell idea is great. Lumberjack match kind of random, but they had to throw something in there without stacking it too much. But the ambulance match, I definitely saw coming. Obviously, it's going to go to the third stage in the ambulance match, which should be decent. I actually think the last ambulance match I can remember, other than Cena and Kane, was Kane and Shane McMahon at Survivor Series 03.
Yes.
So there haven't been too many in history, but they have definitely been decent, and I'm actually pretty excited to see this. And I'm excited. It's interesting to see what they're doing here with Ryback. How they turned him from this. He's obviously Vince's golden boy. In the future, he's going to be the guy. But I'm interested to see what's going to happen here. I'm not really a big fan of either of them. I don't really think their in-ring ability is all that great. That's just my opinion. But I'm definitely intrigued. Their last man's any match was good, and this should be even better, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but I wish they could have a different matches at Three Stages. Like, come on, a lumberjack match it should be like a better one. You know what I'm saying, guys? I mean, table match is okay, but the first stage, come on now, WWE.
Yeah, it's more like as I said, I don't think they could really stack it too much, just because they're like that. I really don't know why, but it's how they are.
Maybe because it's PG shit, you know.
Yeah, maybe.
But
I could have at least thought of something better.
Yeah.
Trying to give some other guys TV time or something.
Yeah, but
To point out something.
Go ahead, Tony.
Well, I'm crossing my fingers if WWE doesn't do the same thing that they did from TLC 2009 when the way Sheamus pushed Cena off the top rope and he fell. I'm hoping they don't do that with Ryback pushing Cena off. They do like a kind of a replay, or, I don't know what you'd say, but something like that. And I don't want to see that. I just hope they don't do. I just have a feeling they're going to do that, but we'll have to see.
Shocking ending, but it was kind of lame for me.
True, yeah, because they want to push new guys, and they did, you know.
It's not. I wasn't mad that Sheamus won. I'm glad he won, but I'd rather have anybody.
Should have happened.
Yeah, the ending shouldn't have happened. It should have been right through the table, like the middle of it, not the side. But that was a lame ending. I just hope they don't do that again for this match.
It was just plain and dry for an ending for the WWE title against John Cena. Flips on the top rope, and Sheamus wins. It was like, oh my god, that just happened. Then you watch it again, and you're like, that was really lame.
Yep.
That was boring. Yeah.
Speaking of Three Stages Hell, what is your favorite Three Stages Hell so far in WWE history?
Wow, I'm gonna have to say
Shawn Michaels, Triple H.
Yep, same one for me.
Oh, Armageddon 03?
Yep.
That was insane.
Yes. What about the 3-stage held between Triple H and Austin 01, No Way Out?
That was good, but Shawn Michaels have better chemistry in my opinion.
Yeah.
Their matches were better, and I feel like Shawn and Triple H, as far as the storyline went prior to the match, it told the better story.
But what's the worst 3 stages held?
Orton and Triple H, the Bash 2009.
Oh god, it was awful.
That was
Jeez.
very forgettable. Also, if there are only 4 of 3 stages of Hell matches of all time, you should be able to remember all of them, and especially a match that has so much potential. It was just very, very forgettable. Nothing really stood out about it.
No, a match this rare, and there's already one that people forget about. Some people don't even remember this match.
Me neither. See, the only way you could remember it if you pop it in again, and I don't think anybody wants to watch it again.
No thanks.
Okay, next thing we're gonna discuss. Go ahead, Tony. Kick off one more time.
All right, we're gonna talk about this whole thing with Paul Heyman being on the highlight reel with Jericho last night. I really liked this segment, and I enjoyed it, and I thought it was put together good and everything. And basically, Jericho just was asking Heyman, he was asking about his clients, and then Heyman was assuming that he meant Curtis Axel, and then Jericho's like, no, he's like, Brock Lesnar, and then he's like, no, and he meant your other client, CM Punk. He's like, where the hell has his ass been the last 6 weeks and all that? And he's like, and then Paul Heyman starts referring to him as the best in the world, and Jericho's like, he's been at his house, he's been in Chicago for the last 6 weeks, so he sitting on his ass, so he doesn't get to refer to himself as the best in the world anymore.
Well, he was dancing with stars, huh?
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about that.
3rd place isn't bad, but come on, bro.
Yeah, exactly. But basically, this led to Jericho wanting to have a match against Punk at Payback in Chicago, Punk's hometown, and Paul Heyman accepted on Punk's behalf. So, if Punk gonna show up, or is he gonna come back sooner on a Raw or something to start the feud up, even more? But we'll have to wait and see. But I'm glad that we have an official announcement on Punk. I wish it would have been made more like a surprise kind of thing, like he just comes back. But whatever, I'm not gonna bitch and moan and all that. So
now we have something to really look forward to in Payback. It's gonna get a lot of buys because who doesn't want to see Jericho and Punk in Chicago? The last match that they had in Chicago was Extreme Rules, and that was phenomenal. And that crowd, man, that your Chicago crowd is off the chain.
Yeah, they are, huh? And also, probably nobody remembers, but Jericho and Punk actually had a match this year. It was like a WrestleMania rewind.
Yeah.
Anybody remembers?
Yeah, I remember that. It was it had no storyline or anything. It was just a match on Raw, but it was good.
The app.
Speaking of this, they had great chemistry at Mania last year and at Extreme Rules. I was there with my friend, and it was holy shit. I love that match. The crowd went explosive when the Punk came out, guys.
Yeah, I remember that was a huge pop. That wasn't even the biggest pop he got in Chicago.
No, I think it was the Money in the Bank one.
Yeah, and the one on Raw.
Yeah.
Well, actually, John Laurinaitis got that one, but they thought it was Punk. You guys remember that?
Oh, I think so. I don't remember.
January of 2012.
Yeah, his music. He was still doing the thing with Santino would say John Laurinaitis. Punk's music hits and Laurinaitis comes out with the Punk outfit. Then they just boo him out of the building. Then Punk comes out, his music hits again. Then they go crazy, but not as crazy as they went for Laurinaitis. But it's good for Laurinaitis now. He actually knows what it's like to get cheered for once.
Yeah. Do you think? I think that should be a good match. I just hopefully, I don't want no stipulation. I just want a normal match. Do you guys agree or disagree?
I agree.
Yeah, one-on-one's the way it should be with the 2 best wrestlers in the world.
Now, a lot of people are bitching because Y2J should just finish the feud with Fandango. So, what's your thoughts on that, really quickie?
It's already finished. They have 1-1, and we don't need a tiebreaker. It doesn't mean that we don't need a tiebreaker for every single match in the history of WWE. So I'm glad they did that, and I'm glad the feud's over with. It started getting boring with this whole dancing bullshit. So
true. Okay.
Summer is hot, but after a while, it just gets boring watching her on TV, just faking injuries and dancing.
Okay, Austin, your turn. Next thing we're gonna discuss. Go ahead.
About the Punk returning.
No. Next thing we're gonna discuss. Tony, help him out.
IC title situation.
Okay. IC title situation. Well, first of all, Wade Barrett, I think, no matter who it is, 1, have a good match. 2, have it make sense on Vince's part and the Booker's part. And 3, let him drop the title so he can move up to the heavyweight title picture.
Yes, I agree.
It's been a great run. He's had 3 great IC title runs. He's proven himself. He's not a mid-carder. He is one of the guys I consider the future of this business. There are very few men. I would say Antonio Cesaro also, but he's probably getting released, unfortunately. I really don't want that to happen. That'd be terrible, but probably is going to happen because WWE hates him. But
why did they even sign him? That don't make no sense then.
I guess they thought he had potential, but when they get him into the ring and all that, he eventually gets boring as hell. And
he does. Just like Orton, but I guess
Cesaro, man, he's great. He's definitely one of the best wrestlers in the company.
But I guess he doesn't fit in with WWE status. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But whatever. I just wish him the best luck if he gets releases. You know.
Yeah, but as I was saying about Barrett, I say him, Ziggler, and I'm probably gonna Barrett, Ziggler, and I'm probably gonna say Sandow on top of that. I'm gonna say
Cody.
And Cody, of course, that's who I'm missing. Those are the guys I consider the future. And Drew McIntyre if they'd use him correctly, but that's not gonna happen.
And Kofi if they stop dropping the push with him.
Yeah, I know, it's stupid. Yeah. Last time he got major pushes, what was it, 09 or 010, guys?
2011 when he was in the chamber.
And then he got that big boom drop against Orton at the Madison Square Garden.
That was 09, but Kofi, the thing with is they push him and then they drop the ball with him. They send him back to the mid card.
Yep.
They don't know what to do with him.
So what's this whole IC picture it's gonna look like, guys? Any predictions right now?
I think it could go to
Barrett and
that's exactly
Miz.
what I was about to say because I think it's going to Fandango.
But do you think he's gonna go ahead? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tony.
Okay, listen. Rumor is that I'm reading online is that Payback is going to be a triple threat: Fandango, Miz, and Barrett. Fandango's an upcoming guy, and Miz doesn't really need it. How is he gonna benefit? He'll probably just lose it the next night again. So I'm gonna say Fandango because they're building him up and all this. So Fandango is gonna be the next IC champion. That way Barrett can move up in the ranks of WWE.
Yeah, Fandango could feud with Miz.
Yeah.
Because Miz has already been proven as a main eventer. Fandango's new. He needs the mid-card belt, and he needs to feud with someone who's established to make him look good, other than Jericho for the non-title. That was great, but time to move on to a title. And Barrett, he just needs to get out of the mid-card and go to the heavyweight title picture. Money in the Bank would be good for him.
Oh, yeah.
That's what should have happened at 28, which is true fact. They planned Money in the Bank match to come back to Mania. Barrett got injured, and he was supposed to win. But since he got injured and he couldn't compete, they scrapped the entire Money in the Bank idea and just brought the pay-per-view later on. If you guys didn't know.
Yeah, I know about that already.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is very unfortunate.
But it happens in wrestling business. They change things at the last minute and piss off the wrestling fans like me and Tony.
Yeah. I mean, if he's hurt, he's hurt. If you watch an interview of him on I don't remember what it's called, but he had a big scar.
He did, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, he shattered it in I think 4 different places.
What year did this happen again? 2 years ago? Wow.
Yeah, last year.
Damn, time goes so fast. I just hope they get a big push from, you know what I'm saying, Austin?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I think they're gonna finally realize that, like how they did with Dolph.
Yep.
He's been in the mid card for a while. Dolph was U.S. champ. He was IC champ. They were all good runs.
Yep.
Now it's time. He got injured, or we didn't use him at the main event. People have been wanting it. Now I think we know this is time.
Yeah, but I get so tired of the same guys all the time. Cena in the main event. I know he's a poster boy, but come on, we get other guys to step up,
Yeah, the thing with Punk is that he was in the big picture for a while in ECW and SmackDown, but it wasn't until 2011 where he was in the big picture.
Oh yeah, that was a great.
Smart.
Oh yeah, that was a great match. I mean, great atmosphere. Can you guys imagine if you guys were live or like I was? Holy shit, it was awesome.
Yeah.
From watching it on pay-per-view.
But yeah, pay-per-view is different, but live it's just electrifying,
Yeah. Well, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go into something else now. So.
Yeah, go for it. I'm sorry, Tony. Sorry, guys.
Well, there was a teaser, a promo for the arrival of Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family, which I was excited to see. I've been waiting so fucking long for this guy to actually, make his return to WWE TV and all that. I mean, I know he's on NXT or whatever, but I'm talking about returning to the actual Raw and SmackDown, and stuff. And they finally showed a promo of him last night and all that, and I guess they're bringing him to the main roster. He's the next guy, I believe, after Big E Langston. That's being brought from NXT to the main roster, which is great. I've been waiting over a year for this guy, so I'm glad they're bringing him. So anybody care to throw in some opinions about this?
Go ahead, Austin. You go first.
Wait, who was it?
Bray Wyatt, aka Husky Harris.
Oh yeah. I really like this new repackaged character. And I really think he's gotten in much better shape, and I'm actually pretty excited to see what he can do. I think he's going to start off jobbing, or not jobbing, but at least have a name for himself. He's going to win matches, then over a period of time, if they think he's ready, they'll push him to U.S. title probably. I can't really see him as a heavyweight champion or anything, but
no.
Well, excuse me, let me talk. Maybe he go for the IC title belt, or U.S. That's it,
Yeah.
Or maybe tag team. Maybe he could find a good tag team partner,
Well, he does have the Wyatt family. There's 3 people in the stable, so.
Yeah. So he used to be Husky Harris. I tried to look at that video. He looks totally different. I guess he got a good makeover, huh?
He did, yeah. He let his beard grow out and everything, and he's way better wrestler than he was before. To me, he was just sloppy. He really wasn't ready, but he got injured last year. It really bummed me out, and then he got, he healed up, went through rehab and everything, and they brought him back, and now he's with the other 2 guys. I know one's Eric and one's Luke. I can't pronounce their last names, but they're considered the Wyatt family, and currently the 2 guys in his stable are tag team champions in NXT. So I don't know how this is gonna work. If they're probably gonna be heel, because I was thinking we already have enough heel groups or whatever. You got the Shield, 3MB, but nobody could give a fuck less about 3MB. But
true.
You know what I mean? So
they're
probably
there.
be heel. So.
Yep. I think this is a good move. I just hopefully they don't fuck up in the future. You know what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah.
But you never know. But they like to drop the ball. Okay, another thing on the agenda. Go ahead, Tony.
What else is there?
What else? Oh yeah. Let me ask you a question, guys. Are you guys excited for this pay-per-view coming up, or not really now because of the return of Punk and other matches will be on the card?
Looking forward to it, because I can't. WWE needs to start. They're running out of time here. I know it's like 2 or 3 weeks away for Payback. WWE needs to start, building some more feuds up or whatever, and throwing some more matches on there. Throw a world title match on there. Apparently, Dolph's coming back to Raw pretty soon here, so maybe if he's ready to go, throw a ladder match with him and Del Rio or something, and get some more matches on the card. So, right now with just these 2 matches, I'm actually looking forward to it.
Yeah, speaking of Dolph, I heard he will be back in time. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna hopefully be Payback, but right now, hopefully this Monday he just make a promo or something that no physical thing. You know what I'm saying? In case he gets re-injured. You know what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts on this, Austin?
I'm looking forward to it, definitely, but I feel like there's a big possibility. I'm not saying this because I'm going to the show. I think there's a big possibility Slammiversary could take over Payback.
Yeah, no doubt about it, because Payback is just a new pay-per-view name. But look what happened last year. Nobody thought that or that one year Money in the Bank was just to be okay, but it exploded. So you know what I'm saying? Anything could happen on that pay-per-view.
But I want to point out though, right? The June pay-per-views, they have a history of being really bad. Like, let's just say No Way Out last year, Capital Punishment, Fatal 4-Way.
God.
Just like seems like June's like the tradition of shitty pay-per-views. It seems.
When the last time was a good June pay-per-view? Probably been a while, huh?
2009. What was 2009's June pay-per-view?
Was it the Bash? No, the Bash. I thought you said it was a shitty one because the 3 stages ahead was shitty.
It was shitty though. The Bash wasn't that good. The only good match was Hardy and Punk, but that ended in really. The finish to that match was really bad.
So do you think?
Jericho and Mysterio was a good match too.
That's a great feud.
Do you think Punk after the Jericho match? Do you think he might do a run-in for the belt or no?
No, Brock Lesnar and him are gonna start feuding.
Okay.
I'm gonna lay it out.
Okay.
I think the winner of the Money in the Bank match for Raw, I think it's between Brock and Punk.
Oh.
If Brock were to win Money in the Bank, how awesome would that be? Punk is a 3-time Money in the Bank. It could happen.
Punk's I want to see like a young guy. I mean, Brock, he's already established. He could just go after the WWE title really easy, in the future. And Punk's already established. He can just go for a title again. I want to see it's a good idea, but I want to see some young talent, like a Wade Barrett but I see him going for the world title.
Yeah, that's what I'm
like
right now.
I don't know, I don't really know who could. Maybe Sweet Tea. No, I'm joking.
Please.
It's funny.
He can go back to Japan and then come back to WWE to dance some more, but I don't care about him. I don't know. It's really hard to say for the WWE, for the Raw Money in the Bank, contract. Really, who there is.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna discuss for the first time guys, who you think will get released very soon? So go ahead, guys. Who do you think gonna get released, Tony? First.
All right. Well, I got a couple here. I'm gonna say Antonio Cesaro. Sadly, my friend over here upset about that, but I'm gonna say Cesaro, Zack Ryder. I've heard he has some heat backstage. Great Call Lee. And maybe somebody in 3MB. I just have a feeling that one of those guys is just gonna. They're not really doing anything with them except throwing them in random matches and having them job. Well, it's maybe like a couple like a diva or somebody like Alicia Fox. Nobody like gives a shit less about. Yeah, so that's kind of really
You
just
can
a
say
couple.
that again.
Yeah, So go ahead, Austin. Who do you think?
Unfortunately, Cesaro, that'd be terrible. Even my little sister doesn't like that. I think possibly R-Truth. I think Alicia Fox, Natalia possibly, unfortunately.
Yep. Because they don't push them in the right direction. Always in these, I don't know. It's all messed up in the women's division. But go on. Sorry, Austin.
I think. Who else was I gonna say? I would say Hornswoggle, but for some reason they still like to just waste their money on that little thing.
Garbage.
Yep.
Yeah, that just goes to show like how much they care about their money, right? Right. And what was I gonna say? Tenzai, possibly. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, but WWE doesn't seem to make up their mind who they want to call him.
Yep.
Yeah, Santino just went straight up said Albert. Remember the Slammies?
Oh yeah, what did you? I don't really remember the Slammies. That's how bad they were.
Team Helmo and Santino calling Tenzai Albert. Two things I only remember about that. And what else? Who else was I gonna say? I think
Play, get his ass out of here.
No,
he's athletic, but his gimmick pisses me off.
yes, he needs a new gimmick. He needs to not start over, but just like a
Powerhouse, badass.
have a fake injury and then let him start over like fresh, new stable.
Package him.
Yeah, there you go, like they do for other guys, you know.
Yeah.
But
Well, they already did repackage him. If you were to talk to Vince about that, you say, "Well, what are you talking about? I already did repackage him."
Oh
Don't
yeah,
you
I
love
bought
it?"
him as the Funkasaurus.
yeah,
I sure in the hell don't.
that was dumb. I like when he was with Albert at first, you know.
What?
You know, like Albert Del Rio, he was with him at first, you know.
Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah.
He was with Ted DiBiase.
Yeah, that was cool, but I don't like this whole dancing. I know it's for kids, but come on, guys. But we want a different thing, you know.
At
what
least be
about the adults?
be realistic.
Yeah, I think
You
that.
don't need to be dancing around like an idiot.
I think they want to bring back the Too Cool gimmick. You ever notice that, guys?
Yeah.
They were
But
actually
it
entertaining.
was way better.
Yes, they were.
They were actually good dancers.
Yes. Okay,
Good wrestlers.
really quickly. Okay, let's discuss about TNA anniversary. My friend Austin's gonna go. So Austin, I want your opinions on this.
I can't wait. I can't wait for Ultimate X. That's going to be insane, especially where I'm sitting. So I get like the whole view, and I can't wait for Kurt and AJ. Of course, like that's going to be the best wrestling.
But
And the
can
four-
I point out something for you?
Yeah.
I think Ace and Ace are gonna get involved.
I think possibly, but I think I think after the match,
Maybe.
that's when they should. If they are going to get involved, don't make it like a DQ.
Ruin
make
the
it-
match.
Yeah, I wouldn't ruin it because, like, if you're there and you, like, I've been to
true.
events where, like, if you're there and you witness it live, it's like, oh my god, I'm actually here to witness this.
Same here.
But, I really don't want that to happen. And the 4-team elimination match is going to be great. Last knockout standing, I really don't know how that's going to work out.
Hey,
You're looking forward to. I know you're looking forward to Devon versus Joseph Parks. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm pumped. Like, when I get that on DVD, that's the first thing I'm going to watch.
Skip through all the other matches. Go to the chapters.
Yeah, it's totally worth $20.
I'm looking forward to Ultimate X, and also I'm thinking Bully Ray. I'm just throwing a prediction. Bully Ray's gonna retain or win by DQ or something. I just have a feeling.
He's retaining, and Sting is going to retire in November. AJ's winning BFG, and then AJ's getting the belt back.
And then Hogan's gonna come out of retirement.
No.
I'm sorry, but I I'm just going by knowledge here. I'm not a huge Hogan fan. I mean, I like the guy, but he doesn't need a belt. I've said this in the past, but I just have a feeling they're using this whole Sting and Bully Ray thing just to like let Hogan, heal up and everything from all these surgeries, and Hogan's gonna, have enough of this crap and then challenge Bully Ray at Bound for Glory, and he's gonna, win the belt or lose it. I just have a feeling they're gonna have Hogan challenge.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that.
Me neither. I don't think any wrestling fans does. Speaking of the pay-per-view coming up, where you going to Austin? When is it anyway? June sometime?
It's this upcoming Sunday.
Oh really? Wow, that man. Oh, do you miss having the top of the mountain they used to call it, King of the Mountain? Do you miss that?
I really enjoyed that match. It was very gimmicky.
Yeah, me too. I loved it.
I guess you can say it was gimmicky, but then again, so was the Ultimate X, and those are always great.
So why did they get rid of it? It got too boring or what?
I really have no clue.
Neither do
But, I really don't know. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it had a cool concept.
Where is this gonna be at this Sunday? What location this time?
Boston.
Oh wow, Boston, Beantown.
Not just Cena shows up.
Oh god.
Who?
Cena showed up somehow.
Oh my god.
Yo,
Yeah.
I'm here, TNA. Time to ruin this company too.
Yeah, you can't see me, bitches.
I signed. I slept with Dixie Carter overnight.
Yeah, didn't you guys read my Twitter?
No.
I got in because I have dimples. Just ask Dixie.
Yeah. Oh, I'm challenged for the belt on the next Impact. I'm challenging for the belt at Bound for Glory. We don't even need to have a Bound for Glory series. It's already been arranged.
Yeah, besides I kissed my ass, so it's official.
Fuck
Yeah,
you, McMahon.
First day I'm going to be TNA champ, and then we're changing Bound for Glory to WrestleMania TNA 1.
No,
And then Hogan's gonna want to challenge me for the belt. Dream match of the ages.
Oh, yeah, you can see, right.
wheelchair versus wheelchair, huh?
30 years from now.
Yeah.
Hogan can't wrestle for shit anymore.
Nope.
I don't really think he ever could, quite honestly.
I think it was just great with the fans, the big pop. But overall, no, he cannot wrestle. Sorry, whoever likes Hogan back in the day, but it's just damn true. He cannot wrestle.
Yeah, Bret Hart said it. Bret Hart said it the best. He was, Hogan was getting treated better than him. All right, so Hogan flexed his muscles for 2 seconds and posed for the camera, while me and British Bulldog went out there and put out 1 hour 5-star matches, and we didn't get anything. When he poses and shows off his muscles for 5 seconds and becomes face of the company and WWF champion, what's wrong with you, Vince?
I told everybody before. McMahon loves big guys, huge guys. Like a Hogan, Warrior, etc.
Same with also Brett. He has the same problem with Triple H. He's he don't like Triple H. He said Triple H is a terrible wrestler, and he said that Triple H has not had really any good matches as of late. The past couple of years. Like he said, his matches with Taker were like 2 stars, and he said the matches with like Brock was. He said his match at Brock was
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10. Oh, sorry. Thank you for correcting me there. And I think he said something about the match with Triple H and Lesnar. It was like what at Mania. He said something like it was a low rating too. He gave that a low rating as well. So
They said him and Undertaker in the Hell in the Cell was 4 out of 10.
I disagree, but that's my opinion, Brett. So
I'm bringing a 4 out of 10 sign to Slammiversary in case you didn't know.
I did thank
No,
you.
seriously, I got it made.
What? Oh, is that gonna be for the main event? You're gonna rave it up?
Yeah, or something like if someone botches out or something, like something happens, or if everyone goes crazy, someone could do a shooting star up the top of the X for the Ultimate X match, into the crowd. I was going, oh my god, I would be 4 out of 10.
Or make sure you bring a sign that says 10 out of 10. If Suicide, Sabin, and Kenny King, they're all on top of the structure and they all fall off. In the ring.
4 out of 10.
They botched. By the way, Suicide, the guy that's portraying Suicide this time around is some jobber that was used to work for ROH. So if anybody didn't know, probably nobody gives a fuck. So
I think it's Trent Beretta.
I don't remember. I don't remember seeing that name. It was some guy that used to work for ROH though. Unless they're just trying to cover it up. Maybe it is Trent Beretta, but he kind of. I watched Impact. I don't know. I was expecting more from Suicide, but I mean, if you're gonna have a different guy portraying him. There's been Kaz, there's been Daniels, there's been who else was the other guy? I don't remember. Some other guy portrayed him though, but anybody know?
I don't know. think he had a better personality, but the in-ring, there's nothing you can do about that because it's a totally different person. So.
True, agreed. But I'm gonna say Saban's gonna win the belt. There's a reason that they brought, he came so far, and so I'm gonna say Saban's gonna win the belt. Just throwing out the prediction out there. So.
Well, that's all the time I have for this episode. Thank you very much, my guests. So, guests, tell everyone your links down below real quickly, okay?
Follow me on Twitter at the Rated R Viper 1 and subscribe to the Rated R Viper 1 and the Wrestling Talent, and that's it for me.
Okay, what about you, Austin? Austin?
On YouTube, Eminem Howard 12, Austin Punk 99, my backup channel. Also part of the Wrestling Underdogs, and on Twitter I am at Austin Punk 99.
Yeah.
And all that great stuff.
Yep. All their information will be down there in the description box. Mine is Team Ryback for YouTube, and for Twitter is Team Ryback 32. So have a good one. Thank you very much, my guests, to come on my show. I really appreciate it, my guys.
No problem.
Okay, have a good one. Take care, Spiky here, and the champs are out of here. Later, everyone.
Believe in the Shield.
Believe in the Shield. Woo!
Believe in the Shield.
Bye.